So you know how Fridays are reaction videos and storytime videos, right? Well, this one will be a reaction video. Reacting to my Magic Kingdom / EPCOT video, you know?
Full house on the door. Please hold and stow all strollers and
There's always
wheelchairs
important
before we
information
depart.
to know, you know?
Children may not ride while in strollers. Once we are underway, please remain on the seat
Off. There we go. Turn that light off so that the glare isn't in there.
If a personal belonging falls from the tram, please remain seated.
Some nice information to know, you know? Open and closed, you know? Keep door closed while tram is in motion. Anyways, let's just skip through all that. Let's get to the interesting part, shall we? Where's all the interesting parts at? Oh yes. Gonna... There we go. Little Swiss family Robinson treehouse.
That's a nice sound.
Maybe you think that's what it's called. Yeah.
这看有时候哈，
But you know, that's actually a nice looking treehouse too. You also see all those rides from there, you know.
看着下手。
See all the
这
rides.
里，
You know, I'll go back there and take my own advice. Pause that.
这里，
It says, Jungle Lookout. In this compound, we often pause to contemplate our small world. Here, adventure beckons with every view and every sound. The jungle and its river call out their mystery and invite us to new discovery. So you can see that it's a pretty nice little tree house here, you know. I'm going
我
to
也忘了。
skip forward a little more here. I'm gonna skip through the treehouse part because it's a little long. Now, time to explain the pictures here. So I was in the UK pavilion at EPCOT's World Showcase, and I stumbled across this little tortoise within a window of the toy soldier shop. So that's a nice little thing to know, you know. The toy soldier shop has a tortoise right there. And then this other photo here is a larger view of that window that the tortoise was in. And you see the tortoise is just right there. And now I show you these red telephone booths and the emergency phone, the automatic emergency defibrillator, or automated emergency defibrillator, whichever name it has. But you can see right here a red telephone booth. Now, the red telephone booths were pretty much known for allowing you to call police or any emergency responder out to a location, and sometimes you can even call other people, you know. Like, red telephone booths are pretty much for calling anybody that you want to talk to. Meanwhile, police public call boxes, which were what the TARDIS was disguised as, are known for calling only police, you know. And now we move on to this little taste testing segment here. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna turn the camera view here to see. These are some of the ones. The Villa, Sprite, whatever that is. Something that's not there anymore. Minute Maid Joy, Beverly. You see all the ones here. And you can see more of those there. It was just different things from different places, you know. My favorite was the Sprite. And you can see I'm on an escalator right here. Living with the land, built ride. Yep, like I said, Jen tested on the free horn syrup, you know. And now this is the up escalator. I'm kind of showing it from this view because, well, there's people on it. I don't want to get anybody in the video or the view that wouldn't be right, you know. But yeah, the up escalator. Then you go to the little inside of the tram. Oh, not the tram, but the monorail. A little simpler seaboard pull station over there. Anyways, I just skip through this. Anyway. Now for this other Walt Disney World video. A little pole right there. And this devices. And that little remote shield next to an elevator.
Huh, I knew it.
Now this elevator has 5 different levels. So you gotta use level 2 to get to the bridge that goes to Disney Springs. And you see it going down like that, you know. See some escalators right there. I still don't know what that is. Someone might have to tell me. But you can see the escalators right there, you know. That was another remote strobe device. And you see all the up escalators on this side. Well, anyway, to go to this part. The automated emergency defibrillator here.
Not many people know what that is. So that little device has a green intro button right there and the red 911 button. The red button is to be used in case of an emergency of some sort, you know. Green button, don't know what it is.
Like I said in that video.
Or fire alarms in the elevator.
You see the little stopper cover there. STI. That's covering the pull station that's within it. And you got your wheel lock speaker strobe. And I will actually show right here.
You see,
the speaker strobe is.
It's rebranded by Siemens.
Yeah. Wheel lock speaker strobe rebranded by Siemens. Speaking of the speaker strobes, you got the EST Genesis speaker strobe here. The EST Genesis speaker strobe is actually a nice thing to have, you know. Speaker strobes are good for voice evacuation purposes. For anyone who might not understand the code 3 tone of a horn strobe. Right. More escalators over here, you know. See how far that goes up? Look at that. This is the bottom of the escalators right here. And then look how far it goes up. Got the emergency exit here. An exit sign. Fire extinguisher. Another exit sign. Elevator. Pull station. And the EST Genesis device again. And this little menu that's shaped like the Game Boy fire alarm box. And another one of these. And you got your Gentex Commander 3 right there. And just another escalator. Yeah, those ones have red railings. Pretty interesting, yes. Yep, escalators with red railings by Kone. And then you have the actually, I think I should have said Relight ZRS since it's a remote strobe. Should have said ZRS right there. But you see red railing escalators here. Not many places have red railings on the escalators. I think this place right here that I filmed in is like the only place that has red railings on the escalators. I'm just saying. That's all the stuff that was on the second floor where I just was. Kone. Little Ariana Grande advertisement. You got Buzz Lightyear right there. Another picture of Buzz Lightyear. There's a potato head. Little device right there. And the Realock speaker strobe ran by Siemens, and the ESC Genesis speaker strobe. And this little pull station inside the cover. And that little building shunt trip. And another elevator, you know. Fire extinguisher. Another escalator. Schindler escalator this time.
Small stairs.
It's a Schindler escalator this time. See how smaller the length of the stairs on this one these are than versus the Shone escalators from earlier. And of course I go down the escalator now, Schindler escalator. See all the escalators here.
Yeah, those are good items.
And going up the escalator in the parking garage, you know. Kind of ending the day at Disney Springs, you know. And then you're gonna have another escalator right here with the little remote strobe. Now the escalators in this parking garage only went to the 4th floor, but there is actually a 5th floor that's not covered. But they made the escalators only go to the 4th floor. See a little staircase up there? That goes to the 5th floor. We got your elevator right here that I'm gonna take up to the 5th floor. Got the sign here. Yep. And then I'm gonna show you the window once this thing goes up. So I'm gonna See, that's your orange garage.
Yes. So then I did not catch when I was going down the elevator. And the window was foggy. Okay.
Anyways, that was the end of that little video to react to. And why not react to my Universal video too? So you have the escalators here. Now these escalators for some reason have these little yellow dots on the handrails. Not entirely too sure why. I don't know why Universal does that. Another escalator. I like making these reaction videos, you know. Some Fridays can be reaction Fridays, some Fridays can be
Like that.
little L series.
It's like that dust detector as well when they're still there. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new dust detector program.
Yeah, I can see the dot detector was disabled right here, making the point disable light and the system trouble light come on. And this dot detector was disabled May 6, 2026, which is a different one than the previous dot detector situation that I had caught. You see, the Burger King is not there anymore. Burger King Waffle Bar is not there anymore. He's going to be replaced with Five Guys.
There's a bird that just flew by. They see these lily pads here? You step on them, they make their claws make sounds. See, look.
See? Look at that. All the claws make all the sounds, you know.
So this jump to the training camp is locked for today. It has set announcements going on. So there's a goal zone of the little universal.
Now these fans are actually pretty nice.
What this fan is for. You put your hand in here like this. And it like pulls you down, you know, it's like your body and it pulls you down.
See how my watch all wet right there in the fan. Anyways, oh yes, about to get the elevator right here. Oh, along there. And you got your elevator here. Has a really weird shape. It's a really weird circular shape. Now this is in the Hard Rock Cafe that's over there at Universal Orlando, you know? Okay, look at this.
It's a nice shape.
Hard Rock Cafe, where that was.
Hard Rock ID tags.
See, Hard Rock Cafe. Was the Velocicoaster right here? The Velocicoaster back there. It's gonna come back through again. Watch it.
Look at that wonderful view. Like, did they actually see things over there? Yeah, you can see things over there.
Cameos, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to make this little video as long as possible. You know, these is also short videos. One's good and then it's not super long.
Yeah. Anyways, skip through the Velocicoaster part. Let's see, anything interesting to show right here? Oh yeah, the Incredible Hulk is over here. Although I want to show some stuff over here in Sue's Landing. With the Terra Sue cell here. And then you got the zoo.
Yeah. You have to know it. No other thing to do. You have to get taller. You have to get wet too.
You know. But then you have all this here.
And then
The Incredible Hulk and the Velocicoaster in one view. Incredible Hulk just launched right there, see?
Definitely someone coming. I definitely can tell.
Torture didn't sphere fall right there. But anyway, I don't really think there's much more to show right here though. I did get the elevator right there, so I guess I can show that. Just so I just showed that view of the elevator right there. Little fire recall things there. But anyway, I guess that would do it for my little reaction commentary Friday video, so thank you all for watching.